Hello, Internet. So, in this series, we are back to mythicism. Apollo says that Paul conducted the historical investigation with Peter and James, the brother of Jesus. A really important concept in the mythicism versus historicity debate is not to fill in the blanks with historicity when it isn't necessarily there. Uh, Paul says he met up with and talked to Peter, James, and John to be acquainted with Peter in particular. The hot topic is circumcision, as I understand it, a curiously meaningless debate as far as things go here. It's not a rigorous historical investigation into the resurrection and physical appearances of Jesus, where Paul insists on interviewing witnesses, gathering evidence, visiting the empty tomb himself, etc. Nothing like that. If the early Christians were getting their gospel and intel from visions of Jesus, like Paul was, and believed God was revealing to them Jesus' crucifixion in the heavens, then this is a mythicism meetup, and they compared notes on their visions. Apollo says it is perfectly conceivable that a famous rabbi as Jesus, who ended up being a threat to the state, was famous enough to have taken notice by Paul during his lifetime. And, conceivable, sure, but we don't know that. This is inserting historicity where it isn't, and a mythicist might argue that if Paul had actually met Jesus in person, he'd likely be inclined to tell the tale to bolster his case. If nothing else, to say something like, though at first I hated his blasphemy, I could not help but secretly be impressed with his authority, or, something like that.